Hey guys, let's do a 3 card pull for what's coming up midweek in your energy for finances. Alright, doing a quick shuffle. So as you saw, the first card that already popped out was the World card. And before I reveal it, I just want you guys to take a quick moment and ground yourself by taking 3 deep breaths. I'm going to pause the video so you can do so, because I want you to pick between 1, 2, and 3 for what's coming up for you midweek and finances. So while you do that, I'm going to reveal card 1. We have the World card here for whoever chose card 1 for what's coming up in midweek for your finances. And this is for good karma. If you're familiar with the World card, it brings in good karma. So it's what goes around comes around, what this card means for me. And what I feel in this card is that you'll be able to clear up some much needed debt. Like you'll be able to pay off a huge debt, rather it's finishing up a car note. Honestly, I do feel like this has to do with good travels. Rather you'll be paying off a car note, be able to pay off a car note, so you're getting in some unexpected lump sum of an approval that you were waiting for to be able to clear some debt. And however, I do feel like you do have some upcoming travel for you as well, that you were quite looking forward to. But this is giving me more so road travel. So not necessarily by plane or anything, but this, what I'm feeling intuitively, this is travel by car. So congratulations, deck number 1, card number 1. Shuffling for card number 2. Just put a comment below for what card you're choosing. Oh, that's so funny because I feel like this is something definitely that's coming in quick. No, it's so not necessarily coming in quick, but leaving. So let's just clarify that. That was more so an intuitive nudge. All right, number 2, this is the 5 of Wands. So I know I said leaving quick, but this is kind of similar to number 1 as far as like clearing out debt. Kind of similar. So, how do I say this? So Spirit wants you to kind of pay attention to the debt that you're ignoring. So you're not necessarily paying off debt to clear it out. This is you allowing your debt to kind of pile up because you're ignoring it. So because it is putting you in a kind of depressive state, like you're getting overwhelmed by it. So you have the means to be able to take care of it, like and I'm hearing Spirit say start payment plans, right? Because what's going to start happening very soon, towards the end of the summertime, is that these burdens of the debt that you're ignoring and pushing to the side is going to take over, and is really going to rain down and crash onto you, to where as though you're not going to have any space to be able to even have an option of being able to get on a payment plan. So it's one of those things, the sooner the better, because neglecting your financial responsibilities is most certainly not the answer. And although we understand that when you see these obligations come in, you do get initially overwhelmed. However, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me think. Procrastination is not the answer either, because you can put it to the side and be like, oh, I'll get to it later, because the initial response is, by you looking at it, you're getting overwhelmed. But procrastination is not your friend right now. Finally, shuffling for number 3. All right. Got some turnovers, but let's just make sure we get a card out for you. All right, number 3. So this is the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups typically says to me when you are being forced out of a situation that you thought that you were kind of stuck in. So I do see that there is some help coming that you subconsciously don't see yourself being available towards. And this is kind of giving me kind of maybe the sense that you've always felt as if your financial bonds were always only yours to carry. So Spirit is kind of looking towards for you to have a bit of a higher belief system in your financial capabilities, because you are not stuck where you think you are. So it's kind of asking you to kind of reach a little higher than your limited belief system based on what you have around your financial circumstances. So it's pushing you out of these limited belief systems, and is going to give you hope, especially in the village that is coming towards you. So with the 8 of Cups, unfortunately, you are going to have some unfortunate circumstances happening to where it is going to take a chunk out of where you currently are. I do see that there is going to be a dip in your finances. I think you're going to have a loss of wages happening. However, what Spirit is saying is that don't allow it to put you in a damper, because even within these unfortunate circumstances that's happening, Spirit is sending you a team to whereas you're not going to be where you think that you're going to be. So this is the time where you test your waters and test your faith, because you're asking to be somewhere. You've asked to be somewhere, and you have to allow Spirit to take you to where you're going. So don't try not to fall into toxic behavioral patterns that you've grown out of. So this is the time to pull that toolkit out, because you're not who you used to be, right? So pull that toolkit out, use those coping skills, and make sure you stay above water mentally and emotionally, and don't allow what's coming to drag you back down, because there's always a plan. All right. If you need a personal reading on any of these messages, make sure you guys contact me on expressspiritually.com. Book your personal reading. I do offer clarity reads, 15 minutes, and I also soul readings for an hour. If you need a love reading, that's there too. I offer coaching sessions. Just check out the website, and I'm available to you. All right.